so.
You gonna do that?
You think you can handle that?
I think so. Let's switch mics.
Well, all you gotta do is actually we can talk with this for a little bit, and then we can. Hopefully she'll be up here.
All right,
live.
Back to bring you the boys varsity game between the Gering Bulldogs and the Sydney Red Raiders. Gering, I wasn't sure earlier. What's their record on the season? Do you know about the boys?
They've lost 2. Oh no, yeah, they lost 2. They lost to Shadron.
I heard about the Shadron one. That would be quite the game.
They lost by 2, and they lost to Scott.
Scott, okay. So, good competition.
First game of the year, though, they blew out Scotts Bluff by 22.
Right, and we had a tough time against Scotts Bluff in that same tournament. So
yep, so, I mean, you never know what's going to happen here.
Sydney's been playing a lot better ball than they did that game.
They have.
So.
Well, and then also in that same tournament, Mitchell takes Gering to double overtime.
Right, yeah, I remember that.
And, then they play again on that following weekend, and Gering beats Mitchell by 35 or 40 or something like that. So it's whoever shows up,
kind of
who shows up. You know?
Gering squad then.
Right.
Big thing that sticks out for the Gering team is they have 3 seniors who are 6'3" up. So
wow, so
it'll be a game changer.
Some height.
Wow.
Looks like they're gonna do the national anthem here.
Again, we already did the national anthem.
Yeah, I thought so too.
Did we not? Okay.
Extra patriotic tonight.
Extra patriotic. Well, take 2.
Of the national anthem, yeah.
Take 2 of the national anthem. You gotta like it.
This time by the Sydney Raider band.
There was my flag. How'd you like the flag? Did you like that?
It's nice. We couldn't
nice
figure out how to get
right?
that up there the first one. So.
Yeah. Well, it's one of those things.
Missing our.
If you don't know what you're doing, if you're new to it, like Kendra was, I'm sure she did a blazing job too. But if you're new to it, you never know, right?
Yeah. And pushing buttons only makes things worse. So.
Can you guys see starters there for Gering?
Yeah. Let's see. Head coach for the Bulldogs, Randy Plummer.
Here's a fun tidbit. Coach Plummer was my high school coach.
Oh, was he?
Yes.
Well, how about
football,
that?
basketball, and track.
So, not saying anything about your age, but has he been around for quite a while?
He has been around for a while. Yeah, since '79 he's coached in Gering.
Wow.
He was a JV basketball coach for 24 years.
And now
he's been the head track coach since '86. In '96, we won the state track title.
So it is fair to say he's been around for a while.
He's been around. He's a heck of a good coach. First time I heard the word discombobulated, he said it.
Was from him?
Yep.
Well, that's a great word.
He had an explicative in front of it, but it was still there. This crowd mic need to be lower, and we'll bring in there's your starters.
Yeah.
Lane Harvey, point guard, had a good game last night. Pax Naylor he had 6 assists.
Good team play last
Lucas
night.
Rosenbaum. Tyler Winholtz had a great game, 18 points last night. And Logan Lewis, solid effort as always from the post.
Yeah, as always.
I mean, he's just solid. He's undersized. That's fine. Absolutely.
Wow, that's nice.
Shut that crowd up, right?
That's nice.
Getting a little noisy.
It's a full house here tonight at the gym.
It's packed.
It is. Mr. Arndt put out an email saying, hey, be ready for this stuff.
It's going to be packed.
It's going to be packed. You better get here.
I'd say he was right. It's probably
There
close
we
to 100
go.
Gering
Checking it
fans
out.
even, so.
This will be interesting. I'm going to do the broadcasting and the cutting, so who knows
Oh,
what's going to happen here.
All right, so jumping for the Gering Bulldogs is number 42. That is Grant Olson, and looks like Logan Lewis will be jumping for the Raiders.
Janessa Shields on box operator again. Myself.
Sarah Bacon tonight, so.
Did you guys say your names on the air to let you know who's here?
Oh, we introduced in the first one, but I guess we can do it again. So,
Yeah, well, they didn't watch the first one, maybe.
I'm Calder Rosdale, and then.
I'm Luke Kastner.
And special guest Cale Kaiser here to announce the game.
And, of course, I'm Matt McKay. Of course.
Of course. Luke, a former Sydney Red Raider basketball player himself.
A while ago.
A while ago. He played, I remember. You were here when I was here, so.
Yeah, not that long ago.
Yeah, it wasn't that long ago.
And Gering will get on the board first with a 2 there. It's like Sydney in a 4-low.
Some
Count
confusion
offense.
there.
Paxton, look at that drive.
Move for Paxton Naylor.
That's a good drive.
Good drives.
We are definitely have to put down this crowd mic. Man, that Gering crowd's getting loud.
Yeah, I don't think we've ever had this big of a crowd here before for a visiting team.
Even Kimball wasn't this big.
No.
Of course, Kimball doesn't have more than 7 people.
By number 42, Grant
Logan
Olson.
Lewis couldn't have done anything different. Hands straight up. Solid post D.
Look at that move.
Nice move.
Ow. Oh, that's got to go in. Shoot.
Solid move.
Oh.
Got the foul there. On
You know, that's how this crew's calling it. If you watch the girls' game, this crew is letting you play down low pretty good, body them up. But then the second they leave the ground, if you go up with them, it's a foul. Which is just one of those things, you got to get used to it.
Gotta
Adjust.
know the refs, I guess.
That's one of the things about basketball. You have to adjust to whatever the refs are doing.
Yeah, sometimes they really just let it go, and then other times it's pretty strict. So.
Right.
Really got to play to their style.
Yep. You got to join their style. Yep.
And that is number 21.
Gering out to a 6-2 lead.
Jacob Piper hitting those last free throws.
There you go, Leno.
From deep.
From deep.
Cheers from the red zone.
There you go. Nice. Look at way to get out and run. Oh, you got to make stuff like that. He's out of bounds. Tell you what. My angle must suck. Darn it, and then we foul.
15 Paxton looks a little frustrated out there.
Did he pick up the foul there?
He did.
Yep.
Number 12, Christian Grosskopf, checking into the game for the Gering Bulldogs.
I like shutting the window. Don't have to listen to that crowd so
No, you
much.
can't hear him at all.
Did you guys shut it for the girls' game too?
No, it wasn't quite as rowdy though. It wasn't
Boo.
quite as loud in front of us.
Deep corner. Good box out.
Nice positioning.
Man, I wish I had that third camera.
Good take by Paxton.
We lost the camera tonight because Gering brought their student section up and they're standing right in front of where we normally put our camera. That's disappointing.
This is slightly disappointing. It'd be about right now.
Yep. I'd be using that angle right now, yep.
Ayler to the line to shoot 2. It's the first. And a new face in there for the Bulldogs. That is number 40, Taylor Nelson.
What are they chanting?
I think they're chanting Wolverine.
Wolverine.
I'm assuming because of the facial hair.
Is that what it was?
I think
I
so,
believe
yeah.
so. He does. I do see an odd resemblance of
Wolverine,
Wolverine.
I can
Okay.
see it.
I don't know if that's
a little
I think
hero.
I'd
that's a
like
com-
that, man.
that's
I don't want to mess with Wolverine.
I think that's a compliment.
No, I
so,
think
too.
we have Taylor Martinez also on the court.
That's
for,
right, yeah.
With Logan Lewis, he another
Yeah.
resemblance to
Wolverine. Ooh, that's so offensive.
Yeah, ouch. So.
Ouch.
That
I'm
would
a
hit
killer
deep.
with, I've got these long nail things that come out of my hand. Watch out.
Turnover for the Red Raiders.
Fundamentals. That's always a good cheer for a student section that doesn't like to have sportsmanship.
Yes, it is.
It's not very creative either.
It's not,
No,
no,
that one-
it's
you hear that one
1,000
everywhere.
years old.
3 ball from number 22. That is Austin Hoffman.
You know that what other one I hate is let's play football. That's so
that
stupid.
one is the worst one, especially since Sydney was unfortunately on the losing end of that one.
Oh.
For
Oh,
a
another
few years.
turnover.
Yeah, right. Yeah, they weren't this year though.
Yeah, no, I don't think
Football was
they're
solid this year.
Pretty quiet about it this year.
Yeah.
I don't think they'll be chanting that.
Well, here's the thing about Gering too. They're solid in basketball because they have like, of their top 14, only 4 of them play football.
So ouch, I guess.
Yeah, so they're
Go
they're
with that
focusing
one.
on basketball. Good rebound. Oh, Lucas had a hand on that. Solid game. This is 2 competitive teams.
Good district competition matchup.
Yeah, and that's what makes this a fun game. It's district competition.
Has Gering played Bluffs yet?
Huge block
They
there.
they played the first game of the year and beat them by 25.
Oh wow.
But Bluffs is young. I mean, and so they've come into their own. Oh,
Man,
so
just,
close to going in.
Seems like they're not. It's like 5 different guys playing on the court right now. They're not playing well together.
Right.
Which we've seen in a lot of other games. A lot of good synergy.
Oh,
between
got box
them.
out. Well, see, now, if you want to do it, fundamentals, right back
There
at
it
you. But
is.
we're not going to do it. We're classy, all right? We do have the big giant head.
Yeah. New one, Tyler
Yeah.
Winholtz.
The heads are everywhere, man.
I don't know where the Lane Harvey one from last night is, but
Yeah. Now we had a Sarah Marr one today.
yeah, I saw that.
I think Donna got those hooked up for us. Oh, great play. Oh, just catch it and go. Nice job,
Nice
Jake
put back.
Sager.
by
Put back.
Jake
That's a
Sager.
good job, Jake Sager. Backside rebounds.
I think Tyler was envisioning the ball going through the hoop before he caught the ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, I probably will.
You got to watch out for Gary. They're a bunch of shooters.
Quick guards, too.
Good take.
Good
Lucas.
play.
That's how I like to see him. He's aggressive.
Yeah, this is going to be a fight for sure.
Fun fact, Gering doesn't run a set offense. They have a, geez, that's from deep. They have a ton of plays they run. Just they play
Really?
after play. He calls it every time down. It's a play. Nice pass.
Wow.
Good finish.
Is that how it was when you played?
No, actually, well, I had a different coach. The AD at Scottsbluff was my head coach when I was in Gering, and we actually flex offense. We run flex offense a lot. You see it a lot in the NBA nowadays. And then we had a couple set plays, but not much.
Oh, we're talking about the formation.
Yep.
Shout out to that guy right over there. He said he took a basketball class in college, and he perfectly called that we were going to run that 4-corner offense there right at the end of the game. It was just beautiful, like he was in the huddle.
That's a good call, right?
It was exciting.
Because
were
we
fired
can't,
up.
what we do, and guess whose call it was?
Was that
It
yours?
was mine, yeah. I was like, oh, we got to do this. They're
Brilliant.
going to try to foul us right now. We got to put our 2 best free throw shooters in the corners. Put Cody there because she's a good distributor. We'll try to penetrate if they foul us. If not, we throw it out to our other guard.
Right.
Our 2 guards are doing it, and then
Is-
Cody's like our relief valve.
Thinking on the same wavelength.
You know where we got
great.
that? We got that from Shine South last year.
Really?
Shine South boys.
Guess it's not too much of a secret because he's
No,
learned about it at college
no.
too.
I mean,
so
that's basketball.
It's a good offense.
That's basketball. It's teaching. You're
It's
gonna
teaching.
steal something from everybody else.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
You better
that was
learn
good.
that, Luke.
Oh.
Don't reinvent the wheel. Use
Gotta-
something that everybody else has.
We ran the same dice. Is that the format?
Yeah.
Dice with the.
That's a good play call.
We call it fever, because that's like
Fever.
if you roll dice in Vegas, we call it.
Okay.
So like
okay.
almost all of our calls are some sort of Vegas call. Like
Okay.
like our main press is called Vegas,
Okay.
and then we have roulette is one of our offenses. And we have a 5 out, and we have a diving in post the whole time. So that's like the ball going in roulette.
Okay,
Roulette
okay.
wheel. So we have
Is that
Reno.
Mr. Shaw's choice to do the?
It was all of ours. We're all
the
the Vegas.
Vegas.
We're all
Okay.
Vegas junkies.
Viva Las Vegas, right?
Viva Las
There
Vegas.
you go.
Yep.
You got it.
Been to Vegas yet? You're old enough to gamble, right?
Yeah, I haven't been since I've turned 21. It's on the list.
Just gamble when you're on
It is
the
on the list,
on the
absolutely.
DL.
I have been to some casinos, but not to Vegas.
We all know how Luke can get at the casinos.
Yeah. Vegas is fun. I tell you what, though, about 48 hours is all I can take of Vegas, and then I got to get out.
I'm sure, yeah.
Too much. And if you're going to go there, you got to have a car, because walking around all day is not made for me.
Tyler Winholtz last time down the court, hitting one free throw, so the game's tied at
Good steal.
14-14.
Another turnover. And, I said it last game, or during the girls' game, sorry. I think whoever wins the turnover battle is going to win the game.
Absolutely.
Yeah, in a tight game like this especially. That kid is not afraid
Pull
to
him.
shoot at all.
Yep, he's a
No.
shooter.
He's got the touch.
What's 22's last name?
Hoffman, Austin Hoffman.
Hoffman. He's a shooter. Yeah.
He's got 8 already, I think. So.
Well, they're just the funny thing is he focuses on practice his defense. Coach Plummer loves himself some defense, so he's got all sorts of defenses they work on.
The offense just comes
Yep.
naturally.
I'm guessing the kids probably put some time in
Oh yeah.
in the gym outside of practice.
Yeah, he's got a smooth shot.
I've noticed that they're not like the thickest of kids though.
No, they're really
They're
not.
just just skilled basketball players.
They got a
They know where to
little
be.
base inside, but
They know where to be, right? That's good reach.
kind of surprised to see number 12 Grosskopf out on the wing. I guess they got some new big guys inside, but he's always been a post player, and now he's playing a guard position.
Olson, the 42, Olson, his uncle is the head football coach in Gering.
Oh, really?
Yep, and he's actually from Alaska.
I would guess that he's one of the football players on the team.
I don't know if he played football or not, but I know he came and lived with his uncle because I think he had a bad situation, and his uncle took him in. It's a pretty nice deal.
Cool, yeah.
Worked out for Gering, too. They got a starting post out of it.
Ooh, that's a tough no
Questionable
call.
no call.
They don't call a foul, and then they call a foul on the reach from Paxton. That's interesting. Is that a good way of calling that? That's interesting?
Interesting.
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 I'd say it's interesting.
Thank you.
Winholtz.
I love the alumni callers, and then we have the guest announcers. This is
Nice,
good
bringing
stuff.
them back.
You know,
The celebrities in the booth.
I'm going to keep this going
With
next year
Kale.
too. Even though we're going to have a class doing this, I'm still going to have
Bring back the alumni.
bring back the alumni. You know, we have 4 mics. Why not let everybody
right.
talk? You know,
Sure
you want
will.
if you're an alumni and you want to announce a game, come on over.
And you can tweet us at
You
something.
can tweet
but
us,
I
yeah.
don't know what
We're
it
setting
is.
the bar high, though. So
It's at Sydney Raiders.
At Sydney Raiders. There you
No
go.
underscore. That's the schools. We should have been more creative. We tried SRTV, but there's already an at SRTV.
Wow.
That would have been money, though, right?
Grosskopf, dribble drive.
That's good defense. Yeah, that's a good. Oh. I don't know if that's a good call, but hey,
Yeah,
we'll
I don't
take
know.
it.
As long as it's
It is for us.
Pretty selfish guys here. So, again, if you're watching this channel, this is SRTV, this home of the Raiders. So we're gonna go ahead and
Be a little biased.
be a little biased. But thanks for watching, anyways.
Raiders are going to play for 1.
That's a good call. Play for the 1. Oh, he traveled.
good.
and one.
And 1.
What a play!
See, and actually, it's a technical for that assistant coach to get up and yell at his players.
Was he on the court, too?
He was on the
Looked
court,
like he was
yep.
out there a few steps.
You can stand up and you can talk to your players, but you can't yell or scream at your players from the court.
Oh, yeah.
That's Armin Castaneda. That's his name, by the way.
Winholtz completing the and 1.
Oh, that was close. That was a good switch by my
Good
part.
attempt.
I can see everything.
Great way
that
to end the
time.
quarter.
That was good stuff,
Right.
right? I wish we had cameramen on these cameras. If you're out there
Really?
watching this and you want to be a cameraman, come on over. We need people.
Bring
Cameraman
alumni back
Zero.
for that as well.
Let's do it.
Yeah, there it is. Next week, we got you guys coming back.
If only.
Quarter 2. Look at box operator. Good job, Janessa. I love how you're smiling over here. You're doing a good job. I appreciate your help, though. You're going to be good on the road, right? What can I get you for on the road? Anything? High fives all around? I'm going to get you a shirt that says you can never have too much Janessa. You can never have too much Janessa. Seriously, do you guys know Janessa at all? She's a pretty funny girl.
I know her.
She's not having fun right now, though. She's not smiling enough for my liking. Although she's probably texting her boy toy.
Tucker Windholtz. I see him standing up in the red zone.
Oh, he's in the red zone. You're not.
Why is he wearing camouflage for beach night? Is he?
See, I wish we had a camera. I'd get a
can't
shot
see
of.
him, so
So you
that's
can't
our
see him
biggest
on the beach?
issue.
Although we
You
do have a
can't see him
camera
on
here,
the
we can
beach.
get a shot.
can't
Give me a
see
shot of
him.
the red
Run him
zone.
over on the beach. That sounds like a pretty good gig. High scoring game so far.
Better make it
17 to
snappy.
16 after one.
There's the red zone. Look at it all. It's good stuff.
Strong showing today.
That angle is
Nice.
really good.
So
That
correct me if
makes
I'm
it
wrong. This was supposed to be a close game, right? So this is about what people are expecting.
Yeah, that's what I expected.
I
Our
was
boys have been
expecting
playing
a
well.
competitive game, yeah.
Yep. This is probably where it's at. That's why they have the crowd so here. You know, the thing is, Gering's ranked 5th in Class B.
Right.
Is that
Sydney,
PowerPoints or with the World Herald?
World Herald.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I heard that did Sydney make it in the top 10 too after the win against Kimball last night?
Well, they haven't come out yet.
They haven't? Okay.
No, they won't come out till.
Maybe it was on a different ranking, but I heard Tyler Windholtz said something to the effect that we were 9th now after last night on some poll. So
That has to be online somewhere because it's not on the.
yeah, I'm not sure what he was looking at.
That doesn't come out till Monday. So
Okay, so it's not that.
yeah.
Also,
so-
for everyone watching, we had a huge entry into the game. Luke Kastner's very own Nick Kastner has
There is
entered
Nick.
the game.
The Little Brothers.
I thought Nick had a pretty decent game last night. I liked his
He did.
aggressiveness. Right here, I'd give him the ball and let him go up too.
I think so, yeah.
Good box out. He's being physical.
Oh.
That's a good box out. That better be on them.
Draws a foul.
That-
Nice job, Nick.
See, this is what I'm talking about. He did a good job of this last night, too. You know, if you didn't know, I stat the games, so I stat the boys' games as well. So I see every play over again, and I really thought Nick had a good game last night. Look how this
He's
is a
getting
bad
in there.
deal.
He's getting physical.
This is getting physical.
For many backyard games on the basketball court, those elbows are tough to take.
You showed
That's
him all
like
about that.
Savannah
right?
Rosenbaum
Yeah.
and the girls. I hate doing drills with her because she's. Hey, you got to watch what he's doing first. Okay.
Nick, don't argue. Don't argue.
Here's the thing. It probably was a foul, but it was the second thing. You always get second person gets called. He's not watching what the guy's doing to him, grabbing his neck. He needs to do that. Hey, please do that.
Yeah.
That's my request.
Yeah, that's getting pretty heated inside.
It is getting heated. Good defense by Nick right there.
There you go.
And I can't help but watch him just in case something exciting happens here.
Well, there's a lot of energy going right now.
There is.
It's a good
He
pass.
gets pretty animated.
Oh!
Questionable call.
That is, oh boy, that's
How?
nicht so gut.
I don't know what that means, but I
German
agree.
for not so good.
Oh, nicht so good, of course.
Sounds like it, right?
It does.
And if it's not German, I
that
made
should
it
have been
up.
one of my guesses, but
Darn. I think he just called it because he thought it was going to be a call.
yeah, it happens far too frequently.
Both teams have 5 fouls early on in the second quarter.
These guys like to call a lot of fouls. Cody Rowley and Abby didn't foul out, though.
That's right.
4 fouls each. Our ball.
Harvey setting up the offense.
Good move. Look at that drop step.
Solid
Great
move by
play.
He
Logan.
goes up strong.
You wouldn't expect it. The guy's gotten better as a post. He's a heck of a good football player, but man, he's not a bad basketball
No,
player.
he's not.
Just an athlete, though.
Great play there. Great defense.
That was a
Oh.
lucky bounce, but we'll
Oh,
take it.
Wow.
there we go. There we go. That's good stuff.
Almost like he bounced it between his legs or something.
believe it's
And then
Sydney's biggest
yes.
lead of the
Oh,
game.
I thought he had the steal. Tyler Windholtz, man possessed last couple of games.
Yeah. Yeah, Tyler has
That's
been phenomenal these last
He's
couple
going to
games.
be pretty impressive. I mean,
Both
he's
ends
already
of the
pretty
court
good, but
too,
man,
yeah.
when he gets older, stand back.
You know what? I think this team's showing some kind of rough start for the
Yep.
season, but I mean,
Resilience. Coach Cole, I
coming
eat
out
lunch
strong.
with him every day, and I help him out with the stats and do a lot of basketball. He likes to scout, so we go scouting a lot. And I tell you what, the guy is very, very dedicated to being a
Yeah.
head coach.
Spends
He puts in
a lot
hours.
of time off the court.
Hours. I mean, I like to put in hours too, but he is very dedicated. Research. He watches film. That's a pretty good move right there.
Didn't he spend some time in the offseason coaching the Bison
He did.
All-Star team?
Yes,
One of them?
Bison from back east.
Okay.
Yeah, he went to Minneapolis. He went to,
Wow.
I think he went to Vegas. Another good move.
And one.
And one.
Lucas is having a
Lucas
really
has
good
been playing.
tonight.
He played. He had 9 last night. He's playing well
That's
tonight.
right. He is playing really well. He already has 6.
I talked about
Early
it
in
last
the
night,
game
but
here.
confidence, big deal.
It's
It's
huge.
growing.
Both
He's
ways. I
definitely
mean,
getting
with all
better.
players. I mean, it doesn't matter who you are. Confidence goes a long ways.
Yeah, he's hasn't been afraid to take it in so far this game. And that's good to see.
Well, he's quicker than most
He is
kids to
quick.
guard him.
He is
He
very
just
quick.
doesn't have the confidence. And now he's starting to get the confidence. You know, if he's doing that, Logan's doing what he's doing. Paxson obviously Lane hitting threes, doing what they're doing. Tyler being the X factor.
We got a pretty
I
solid
mean, seriously,
team.
this is a team that could
go deep.
Could go deep. I'm really, it can.
They can peak
I
at the
think
right
the
time.
district's wide open. If we can stop Scott Swift from scoring threes, you never know
Sure.
what's going to happen.
Are they pretty
They're three-oriented. They have a
Three-oriented.
huge freshman kid, 6'9"
Man,
freshman.
yeah.
Holy cow.
And he's thick.
Something.
He's probably 270.
Oh, my goodness.
Boom.
Big three.
Smooth shot.
Oh, and I had the wrong one up. I'm going to have to do this real quick. There it is.
Standing ovation.
There it is.
from
Oh, back
the-
to it. There it is one more time because I messed it up. I had the other one on for the flag so I could go between the fade one,
Right.
and I forgot to go back to the money. That was Gering timeout. Yep.
Missed opportunity. That's okay though. Next time.
Yep. I know. And I'm set. I got the money
There
going.
you go.
It's good to go. Little cheerleader action. I like it. K Wade in the booth. How's it going, K Wade? It's going well, she says.
A little translation.
I know. Right? It's good. It's good. Well, you know, you're in the wrestling room, so that probably doesn't help. So are you both seniors? Or you're a junior now, right?
Yep, I'm a junior.
Are you
I'm
a
a junior
junior as well?
myself.
Where are you from?
I'm from a tiny town called Sergeant Bluff, Iowa. Shout out to Sergeant Bluff.
Wow, you're
Soggy
probably
Bluff,
thinking
is that
you're in
what
a
you
bad
said?
place,
no,
don't you?
Sergeant. It's a
Oh,
tiny town
sorry.
right by Sioux City. So.
Okay, okay. So you probably went to
Sergeant
Sioux
Bluff,
City
that's
quite a bit then, huh?
Yep.
Yep.
Absolutely.
I've been to Sioux City once. It's pretty. I like that area.
It's all right.
Lots of trees. We
Yep.
kill trees out here apparently. There's like 7 of them.
Not the same town, but
Not the
South
same town.
Sioux City. South Sioux City
South
has had a
City.
phenomenal basketball team.
They did.
They-
Well, the boys
they
have been
did.
good for the last couple of years.
Yeah.
Fun
The
to
girls
fact.
for like 10 years there were just uncontrollably.
Gazelle, I think,
Yep.
was a kid that was so
Yep.
good. That's playing
Yep.
for Iowa now. Is
He
that-
plays for Iowa now.
Yep. Mike Zell's how you said.
Yep.
Yeah. Went to daycare with him when I was younger. So.
No
Oh, nice.
kidding.
Yep.
Daycare.
Yep.
That's awesome.
His shot didn't rub off on you or anything?
No, I got the wrestling gene. I didn't get the basketball gene.
You're a wrestling guy, huh?
Uh huh.
Wow, look, double duty here. Wrestler, we just streamed the wrestling. Should have came back a couple weeks ago. We streamed 7 hours of wrestling, and I had no idea what I was talking about.
No, he
I'm
just
sure it
knows
was a great
everything,
time.
Caller was there. He had no idea either.
Yeah, I had no idea, but
Ooh.
he's even thrown in some stuff about dance team. He was on a
Oh,
co-ed dance team,
my.
so he's just well versed.
Well, we can't start jacking shots here. We just got to
Yeah.
be solid.
Got to slow it down a little bit, I think, since we have the lead. A lead this big, I should say.
Yep. Up by 8. This is solid. I mean, we're just got to play solid. Play as a team. We did that last night. Played as a team really well. We had 19 assists last night.
Wow, that's nice to see.
If you know anything about games with assists, that kid flopped. That should have
Man.
been. That's dangerous to do that. Come on, Nick. Oh, that better be on Pax. Is that on Pax? Did he just kick? Who knows?
I think that was out of frustration. I don't
I
think,
think
it
that
was
was out of
towards the player,
frustration.
What?
Who they call it on?
Something that ended with a
It
It was
team
on Pax.
or
That's 3 on
Paxton.
Paxton.
Ooh,
Shoot.
that's tough for this early.
Wow.
Solid block by Nick. I was kind of impressed.
Nick did come down. I mean,
Brotherly love.
I'll
Shades of
tell ya.
Luke Kastner out there.
That's right.
That's a solid when the foul's up. Going
Yep.
for the shot. It's not a bad.
well, see, again, that's why Pax needs to let off, especially if he's got 2 fouls. Why are you going to foul right there?
Yeah.
It's okay. We got guys to hold them up now. I feel good about our subs. Cruz comes into the game.
And he-
Cruz has been playing well. He played in the JV game this week. On Monday, he had 19.
Wow.
Nice.
So he's a threat. He's the same thing as Pax right now.
I mean, even
Maybe he doesn't see the court quite as well, or maybe not as quick, but
Could still shoot for sure.
yep. Jake Sager rebound. I will say, Cruz is the first football guard to ever play guard on a basketball court, I swear.
That's a feat there in itself.
Yeah, Jake Sager. There
The
you
bank
go.
is open
Bank
on
is
Friday.
Well, that's a well-played
That is a
travel.
travel.
Oh.
Wow.
Look at the crowd. They want that travel call.
I think we're watching different games right now.
Yeah, I think I missed the Jake Sager. I was watching. Shoot, I'm sorry, crowd. That's me watching the game too much and not doing what I'm supposed to be doing. Because I got the preview. I had the preview going. Shoot. So that's 2 on Tyler.
Yeah, a lot of fouls early.
Both teams in the 1-1. Next foul.
Hoffman shooting.
Look at nice box
That's
out. Lucas playing well. You know, back to last night playing as a team, 19 assists. We averaged probably 11 assists. We were 8 above average. That's insane. Look at that.
Nice.
Look at that pass.
See, that's an assist. That's a
Or team
team.
play.
That's a team play. I
Well,
mean,
it's team
seriously.
play.
When you play as a team, anybody can step in like Cruz for Pax, and you're playing well.
How close is that to a record for the game though? Because 19 assists.
19 is
high.
ridiculous. It is
I mean,
high.
that's-
I think there's a couple guys who, like one guy had 12 in a game by himself, so I think
Okay.
they might have had. That's pretty close though. I
Yeah,
want to
it's
say they're like 24 is the record.
Okay.
Don't quote me though. I'm just a girls basketball coach. I adjusted the camera down there so when they stand in front of it, it doesn't bother me.
Okay, that's nice.
Do you see what I did?
You raise it or what?
Yeah, can you look at it? Check it out.
Oh, nice.
Right?
Extendable tripod. That's good.
Yeah. You will not stand in front of my camera.
Ooh.
Nice hustle, but
Oh, great
Nice
play.
job. Lucas Rosenbaum, I tell you what,
That's a hustle play
Way to
right
be
there.
heads
Randy
up,
Plummer
too.
is not happy that his team got out hustled. They pride themselves on that. This 2-3 defense, trapping defense, they call it Reno.
nice drive, Lucas.
Go in. Nice.
He'll be shooting too.
Garing's standing a little. I think Garing's a little tired.
Yeah, and Sydney's
they
kind
have
of
a game
exploiting that. They
We are
up by
exploiting.
13.
We're doing a good job.
Did they have a game last night, Gering?
They did not.
It's a little
They haven't played since last Saturday
No
here
excuses.
in the Cabela's athletic facility.
I forget that was just last Saturday.
Yeah, I know, right?
They won that, right?
They won
the
that. Yeah, they
holiday
beat Laramie.
tournament.
You know, the funny thing about Laramie, though, they came into this tournament last week
Man.
defeated. They
Right.
hadn't won a game
Hadn't
yet.
won a game.
And then they won 2, played Gering. Gering was superior. They won by 30 against Laramie.
Jeez.
Ooh.
Laramie shot lights out against us that night before,
Yeah, they did.
which is disappointing.
Yeah, it hurt us a little in the
It's
standings.
okay. But confidence, honestly, we're not going to get a wild card. Have you looked at the standings?
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's
4 of the top 4 teams are all in the same.
Oh, good.
Good
Oh,
play by
Oh,
Lucas.
Lucas Rosenbaum. I tell you
Hustle
what.
play. He's been getting them all right
Hustle
now.
plays. We're just out hustling them. Gering is not playing at a level I thought they'd play at.
yeah, we're just fun to watch right now. Everything.
We are
everything's
fun to
clicking
watch.
for us.
And that it goes back to playing as a team.
Mhm.
It's amazing. When your friends are playing well, you play well.
It's just a fun atmosphere.
It is a fun
to
atmosphere.
be.
You know, we just under 2 minutes left to go in the half, and we have 20 points this quarter. So
Wow,
that's-
it is that.
it's
It
been a
is
huge-
20 points.
that's
That's a
a
good
huge
point.
quarter.
Oh.
Well, they call a charge there. That's interesting.
Yeah, I don't know about that. He's kind of forcefully blocking
See,
him out of
and
bounds.
I couldn't really see where I was sitting right here and my camera angle, and
He's trying to take baseline, I think, and the kid just kind of stood between, so he didn't have any room on the
Right.
baseline. So I guess maybe if Lane leaned into him too much, but
Ooh. Lane got burned, and that doesn't happen a whole lot.
yeah,
no. I mean, that's.
It
Yeah, but,
happens, though.
oh, there we go.
nice
You're all the way out. You're going to get fouled.
foul.
Take it. See, he was worried about getting the contact.
Should just gone up
Instead of just trying to make a layup. That's a carry every time he dribbles. Watch the Hoffman kid dribble next time. Watch his hand go underneath the basketball. That's pretty good offense.
Nice.
You can see on the clock, 48 seconds left. Can you hear the call from Cole? I can't hear what he's saying.
I couldn't hear it.
See, and Sydney's got some pretty good set plays for the last second shots and stuff.
Yeah, they do.
The girls have stole 2 plays from him.
Oh, really?
Yeah, for a young coach, he's got some plays that are pretty impressive. You know, he played at Peru State, right?
Right, yeah.
He played 1 year at Peru State.
And he played Southeast, right? Lincoln Southeast?
Yeah, he played with like Barrett Rude
Yep.
and Alex Gordon, the baseball player, and
Nice.
boom. Oh, don't hold
Big
it up.
play.
Don't
Yeah,
hold it up. Put it down.
There you go.
Oh.
That's a big play down the half.
That is a big play.
Was that a 2 or a 3? Or just a 2?
Yeah, that was just a 2. Yep.
So at the half, pretty dispersed scoring. Ayler has 7, Harvey has 7, Tyler Winholtz has 5, and
I
Lucas
know, right?
Rosenbaum has 9.
Coach Shaw in the booth. Yeah, if we can get a headset on, that'd be great. Luke's giving it up. We got the interim.
The interim.
Well, not the interim. What are we gonna call it? What's the word for it? What's what was your name again? I'm sorry.
Kale.
Kale.
Yep.
I knew a Kale. Kale Bowman. Good guy.
Substitute out of Iowa.
I like that name.
Thank you.
Kale. Coach
Kale.
Shaw, what's up?
Good to meet you.
Nice to
Buddies
meet
with Luke from
you.
The
Shocking.
local legend, Luke
Miss-
Hassner.
local legend.
Mr. Connections back here.
Yeah.
That's what he's doing. He's just all about connections.
What's
Well, we
going
like
on
having
in here,
him.
man? Wow, that's high energy down there.
Oh yeah,
that's
we
exciting.
shut the window.
It's about 1,000 degrees down there.
Feels good up here.
It's unbelievable up here. Not gonna lie.
It's not so hot. We're
fantastic.
good. We're good.
No, it's good.
What do you want to comment on here? Let's talk about the girls' game.
Okay, we can talk about the girls' game. That was a good bounce back after last night's
It,
performance.
it feels a lot different.
It's not much different. Like I
It's not
was
because
trying
we
to
scored. What did we score tonight?
tell 'em.
30. No, we got to 40. didn't we?
40s. But it's not that much different between. I was trying to tell them it's not that much different between winning and losing games like
Right.
that. You know, it feels way different, but
Yep.
it's not that much different. You did a few little things better tonight. Let's be honest, we hit some shots from the outside tonight and knocked down some key free throws at key
Right.
times. Took care of the ball for the most part. Didn't have silly turnovers late in the game, and that was the difference. And I think in general, in the half-court defense was superb tonight.
Yeah, it was superb.
was
I think
2
that's the best
points
we
in the
played
first
half court.
quarter.
Yeah,
That's-
2 points first quarter.
That's pretty good
That's
defense.
pretty good. That's pretty good for
You know,
us.
and we hit some big shots.
Yes, we did.
We had some
Maddie Stafford
other
hit
players.
2
Yeah,
threes
having
in
some
the
other players hit
third.
big shots.
Third and
Maddie-
fourth quarter.
Maddie hit some
That's
big shots.
It was big.
And defensively, at the end of the game, we had some great forced turnovers. And
Yep,
stuff like
absolutely.
That.
Yep.
She had,
Forced
she
travel
had a
and,
good jump ball. Maddie played good. That was a good
She
game for
did.
Maddie.
She played well. She
You guys
played well.
managed to beat their press quite a bit too.
Yep.
You played really well against their press. At least it looked like it from up here.
No, yeah,
Absolutely.
I'd agree with that.
I
That's a
don't
good,
think we had very many. I'm surprised he didn't blitz us more.
I am too. You
I
know,
would have blitzed us.
you know what though? He's thinking we play
Well, we're going to play
10,000
again.
times.
Yeah,
Because I know we're not going to. We'd like to do what we just did tonight against him again, but I know we're going to have to change something.
We'll
up.
have to tweak some of it. He's going to tweak how he plays us defensively, and we're going to. I mean, he got out of that 2-3 fairly quick. We hit a couple shots, got a couple
Yep.
backside flashes. They got a little foul
Yep.
trouble. He went back to
Yeah,
man.
the
and,
offense we went to, we got our posts inside, had them posting up. I mean, that they had to get out of it. We that's what we did tonight. We dictated the game a lot better than we did last night.
Absolutely, I'd say Kimball probably were they dictated
Right.
the game last night. So it was nice. It was a fun game. It was high energy. There's a lot of people here. It's one of the louder games that I've coached. My voice hurts.
I
if that
agree.
makes
My
any
voice
sense.
hurts
Normally-
too. I was pretty jacked up the whole time.
Yeah, normally I can.
There's
I can
your
hear crickets.
Lady
chirping.
Raider or your Lady Raider dance team doing their zombie
routine.
dance. I don't know what they call it. I'm sure they
Yeah, I've
call
seen
it something
that
like that.
I think they've
Dead
had that one
dance?
since that night, the Walking Dead night for the
I
football.
remember at football when they
That
did
was
it
their
and they
debut, yeah.
the
That's
music
it?
would
That was
start.
it?
Yeah, it's a fan favorite.
Gotcha.
Somebody's
You miss
birthday.
your buddy. You miss your buddy. He's not here.
it's,
in
it's
the
a little
booth with
different,
you.
but I mean, big thing. I mean, he's an interview for Harvard, so
I
guess
know,
I
man.
can't miss him too much or feel
Yeah.
too bad for him.
You
so.
know, I will say, Coach McKay, we teach some pretty awesome kids here at Sydney. We've
We
had an
do. I
opportunity
do
to
enjoy-
teach
you
some
know,
good people.
And think about it. I got these kids up here doing this with me. They don't have to do this.
They don't have to do this.
You know, I asked them. They said yes, and I'm hoping they're having fun.
I will say this is going to be good on a resume, man.
This
might
will be good on a resume.
Next level.
Sure, yeah.
Next level.
You're
Got some
gonna
good
video
guys
proof.
coming
That
back.
was
Like
fun.
this
It's
guy.
You're gonna have
back
video
here.
proof
That's
that it
right.
actually happened. You can't. There's no
About the
lie
best
about
kind,
this.
isn't it? Yeah.
So
yeah,
that's what makes our job rewarding is
Yep.
teaching good humans.
we do, and we have all sorts of kids. And
I kind of like that Gering brought their crowd too.
they
brought
did.
the
Yeah,
basketball
Their kids
section.
have
That's fantastic.
some shirts
It's
and
a full
everything that
house.
they're
Yeah,
handing
it's
out.
good. They weren't lying. There was going to be some people here.
I
tonight,
think
so it's
I
good.
think honestly, and when I was in school in Gering, Sydney was kind of like,
Yeah.
You know, we didn't think anything about him. I didn't
Right.
hate him.
Right.
I didn't. I mean, I didn't want to lose to
You
him,
hated
but I never
Scottsbluff.
thought I hated Scottsbluff. I mean,
Right.
that's the thing. You know, you
Right.
hate Scottsbluff.
Yeah.
I hated Alliance. I hated lots of other places. But Sydney, that's why my wife and I are here, because when it came open, the job came. You want to go down to Sydney? Sure.
It's not
You
that
know,
bad.
it's not that bad.
Sure.
You know.
Why not?
But I think now, if you look at their student, I think they hate us.
I think they do too, and I
mean,
love it.
I really
It's
think
good.
they hate Sydney.
Good.
Like Sydney is.
It's good.
They don't hate Scottsbluff
It's so
near as
good.
bad as they
hey,
hate
we
us.
made it, guys. We're hated.
Yeah, well, it's good.
No, it's good.
It is good. You
Well,
know.
all it is obviously, they're number 5 in the state according to Omaha
Right,
World Herald.
right.
You know, and typically you don't have a bunch of kids following a 1 in 8 team around
Right,
like this.
right.
This is nice because we have a solid team. They have a solid team. These games are always going to be good.
Right.
They're always going to be competitive. They're always going to be high energy. These are the types of atmospheres and
This
games
is what
that
you
you
want.
This is why you want to play. This is why
You know,
you want
if
to
you
play
think
the
about
game.
you think about our boys. Last night they played number 1
In the state,
in the
C2,
state,
yes.
C2, Kimball.
Yep.
Coming back
Number-
to back, they got to play number 5 in Class B.
Absolutely.
And then tomorrow we got to go to McCook, which is never
Never
an
easy in that
Yeah.
place.
Never an easy
Never
out.
easy in that place. And I will say this: the boys also will have Bridgeport, who's probably rated. I'm guessing.
Bridgeport
We'll have
is.
Scotts Bluff, who's probably rated. I'm guessing.
They're 7th.
7th in Class B.
And I think that's based on the fact that Gering thumped them first game of
I
the year.
really believe so too. I
But
really
if you
believe so,
ask
too.
me right now, I think Scottsbluff's probably better. They've probably grown. They were young.
Gering?
Yeah, I think it's better than
Yeah,
Gering.
Scotts Bluff's going to be one of those teams that Coach Siskey does a good job. He's going to get some late bloomers, so to speak, as the season goes. And honestly, our district is very competitive, very
Right.
competitive. You know, top to bottom, which is awesome. And our boys are right in the thick of it, which is great. I mean, our boys go on a run, they'll be rated. It'll be no brainer.
Right.
It'll
Yep.
be no brainer. So
Well, you know, and I tell you, like I was telling these guys, watching last night's game, statting it, watching tonight, we're playing much better team basketball.
oh, it's
Yeah.
unbelievable.
The boys
you know?
had 19 assists last night.
That's unbelievable.
That's a big number.
That is
isn't
a
it?
big number.
I mean, that's a big number.
because I know how stingy you are in assists.
I am stingy on
So,
assists.
I mean, because they got to be a real
if
assist.
you take a dribble, it's not an assist. I mean, seriously, it's gonna be.
No John Stockton 20 assist games here, dribble for a half hour,
I am
throw it
stingy,
into
but you know,
Carl Malone, jumper.
I'm a guy who does things by the book. I like to be accurate. I like to do it. By the way, when you throw it from one end to the other and it bounces up and hits the backboard, that's in. The place keeps going. It doesn't matter if it goes out of bounds. Somebody doesn't have to touch it. It touched something in play.
Did you look it up? Or do you just know?
I just know.
You just know.
Oh, so you're saying that?
Well, you should know
they
this. I've
should've
heard
had
you're
it
the
out of bounds
walking
somewhere
rule
else.
book. Is that right?
No,
That's him.
Oh,
That's
it's
me.
I'm
It ain't
sorry,
me.
okay.
I don't
Yeah.
even know. I don't even. Do you take 3 steps on it? Or is
Yeah.
it 2? Is it I'm not sure.
Well, I like to
Stop-
read.
stop.
I just like to know the rules so I can argue with the ref, because that's what I do. I argue with refs.
You're that kind of coach.
I'm that kind of
Yep.
guy. Yeah.
You'll take the heat for that.
Did you see the ref talking to me and not you during that whole thing?
Yeah, what was that all about?
Because he wanted. He's like, well, you know what? Maybe he's right. And then he's like, no, you're wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong.
Really?
And then the other guy was go, the clock didn't even start.
I don't think they appreciated me going to Carlos
No,
for help on that.
I think
one.
that didn't help us at
That
all.
was not good. That
Stop
with
hitting
that-
my.
at
Cutter
that
just hit my
point-
camera.
What's that?
Cutter just hit my camera.
Oh,
I think whatever was going to happen, we were not getting that call after that moment.
No,
so,
no. Yeah, well,
and I was kind of resigned to that.
That is
fact,
kind of
so.
a douche move. I think if I was a, if I,
The FCC is going to get us.
no, we're on the web.
Oh yeah, we're on the way. We just say whatever we want.
That's not a bad thing. Love it. If you're listening out there, I apologize for apparently I'm saying things that are inappropriate. But I'm just saying it's kind of a. What's the other way?
Hey,
it's,
settle
it's
down. We
not
got
a good move to.
Hey, we have these refs tomorrow in McCook.
oh dear.
I don't think we do.
We
I
do.
think
I
that's a lie.
promise you. I promise you, I found that out. Yeah.
That's right.
These
you
same
also-
guys are going
yeah,
all the
so
way
I'm
to
gonna
cook.
go glad hand after this game.
You
regardless
archive
what
these
happens
afterwards,
here.
though, right? So they can't go home and watch
Shake 'em
it.
up.
Champagne
Yeah, these are
campaign.
automatically off the internet. Yeah.
Champagne
you go.
campaign.
Well,
So.
did you?
No, not yet.
You're about ready to, huh? Go
About
down
ready
there?
to.
You guys are doing a great job. They're great refs, if you know what I'm
that's
saying. Great
fantastic.
refs.
Yeah, they're all. It's a thankless job. I
It
tell
is.
you what.
Well, that is
It's-
what
it's-
we do. Is
what
I mean,
we do. It's a thankless job.
It is.
So
I mean, you know.
thanks for being here, gentlemen.
You
Thanks for
bet.
driving.
It's been fun.
That's right. Yeah.
Oh man. All right. Well, I'm gonna get out of here.
Well, thanks for coming up. It was an entertaining halftime. I
Yeah, it was
appreciate
good.
it.
It was good. This is confidential, right?
Yeah,
Nobody hears
this is. Yeah,
All
no one
right.
sees this. No one's
All
gonna watch
right.
this.
All right, here we go. I'll give this my boy Kastner here. See you guys.
Hey, by the way, my
Give me
wife,
that.
my wife texted and said that Mandy left something down there. You need to go get something. There you go.
I don't know how this
right.
came about. My sister sent me that picture. It's evidently one of the zombie girls on that game.
Luke, we missed you on the commentary.
Who is
there.
that?
I don't know who it is. My sister sent it to me. It's one of our girls on the Gering bench.
That is awesome.
I find that to be rather funny.
What is it?
It's one of the zombie girls sitting on the Gering bench.
Well,
you wanted to be
That'd
put
That's
be
in.
funny.
interesting.
I don't know how that happened, but
I wish we could put that out online somehow.
yeah. If we had a Twitter account, I mean,
Because I find that entertaining.
that is funny. Back to the game.
Ooh.
Unorthodox shot there.
Yeah, that was
even
kind
know
of.
he's at his
That was
feet.
kind of forced. Need a little crowd noise. Get it. Well, there's that sit-in. That Gering girls run the exact same play.
Defensively?
Yeah, no, offensively.
Oh, okay.
The play our boys just ran, the Gering
Okay.
girls run it. I wonder if we
I
stole
see
from
what
them.
you're saying.
That is interesting. Little laser router action.
There he gets to go.
Shot.
He's a good
Yeah.
shooter. I'll tell you what, you don't want to let him get it going too often.
Yeah, I wouldn't leave any of their guards open. They're all pretty good. That Hoffman, he's got a nice shot.
Yep.
Solid shooting team.
There you go.
There you go. There's
He's one that can shoot pretty
Just-
well.
just go ahead and
so-
answer
There he
it.
responds.
There it is, money. Woo! And then I go back to it because that was the angle I was at. I wish I had. Oh, man. So now it's 3 on Tyler.
Man. So Paxton and Tyler both have 3 then, correct?
Yep. Now, Paxton being a senior, he's probably been through the. Oh, they called it. They didn't call it on Tyler. They called it on
Logan.
Oh, okay.
Yep, that was on Logan.
Man.
That kid is feeling it now.
Joseph's just
He's on.
throwing it in. That's a big 3. I like the head fake.
Calder, Coach McKay, do you know how close is Paxton to setting the career three-pointer?
I really don't know, actually. I
have
haven't
no
looked.
idea, yeah.
Well, who just hit that? Was that?
That was Lane, I
That was
believe.
Lane.
So back and forth 4 times.
Anything you can do?
Oh, that's
I can't do, apparently.
Can throw off the top of the backboard and then hit the supporting side.
Anything you can do, I can do better.
Except for
There's
that.
no yawning in the booth. No yawning in the booth. Janessa. 13-point lead still. 2 minutes in after the half. He likes that spin move.
He does.
It's pretty.
It's a good move.
It is
Oh,
That's us.
that is.
There you go.
bad
Good
pass out
job.
of bounds.
Look at Gering's student section. They're colorful.
Yeah, they are. They're all bright.
We don't know if
yellow
it's
and orange.
construction theme, highlighter theme. We were debating that earlier.
Trying to figure that out.
Do you know, does the Gering student section have an official name with
They don't. It's not like the red zone like they have here. And
Or like
Be like
Boo
the
Scotts
dog
Bluff, it's
pound.
the Boo Crew. Yeah.
Crew.
So I don't know. I think it's just they're not used to having a student section. So
Ooh.
Big 3.
boom, Lucas. I tell you what, he's playing as good as anybody. I wish I'd have hit the space bar there instead of enter.
Oh.
That's a heck of a rebound.
That was a great rebound.
He just rose up and got that. So that's mine. like where Lucas is doing. Look at Lucas find himself in there. Look, he's right open.
Oh, he's open.
Ooh.
Man,
That is excellent.
that angle exposed it so well.
I know. I mean, you can see that there out there, SR TV Nation. That's you're welcome.
You're welcome. He's got 11 points tonight. Big game for Lucas.
Boy, Olson's going to work at the board.
That Olson, he's thick. He's tough to move down there.
Yeah, he's going to work. He's like, you know what? If we miss a shot, I'm getting it. That's the kid that is from Alaska. His uncle's right there, the second guy in with the greenish yellow shirt around his neck. Jimmy Rhodes is his uncle. Up by 14. Go ahead and miss this, Olson. It's okay. No one's going to think bad of you. See, no one cares. It's all good.
Winholtz pulling down the board.
Yeah, he played so well last night offensively. He only had 3 boards, but, man, he did everything else right. But, you know, it's hard to be 18 points, 9 rebounds, 5 assists. Not many guys get that.
Yeah.
Oh, my.
Nice.
That's off blue. That stays here. Oh. What are you looking at? Closed his eyes when it happened. He was so scared to close his eyes.
Yeah.
And then he just started pointing. That way. I better archive this real quick so he doesn't. So
no one hears about it.
He doesn't watch it. I better do it before we turn off the laptop. Don't you think? Coach Plummer. You know, by the way, Gering's coach is our own assistant coach's dad. If you didn't know that.
Yeah, I did know that. It's got to be kind of fun.
Yeah, the old father-son thing.
Assistant coaching for the team.
Feels good for
Mr.
Plummer to beat Mr. Plummer.
So then is the Mr. Plummer for Sydney, is he the JV coach then, or is he just an assistant?
He's the JV coach.
Okay. Yeah.
Mr. Arndt is the varsity assistant.
Oh, okay.
Mr. Arndt was JV coach at Southeast for like 10 years.
Oh, was he?
Look at the Southeast connection we have.
We do have the Southeast connection.
Did Mr. Arndt then Coach Cole?
He did not.
Okay.
Nope. Coach Cole's he's kind of he's a non-traditional student, kind of like I was. I got my degree when I was 30. He got his degree when he was 27. So he's not as non-traditional as I was, but he was still non-traditional. He actually graduated in 2000. Good pass. Good pump fake.
Good
Solid
play.
move.
That was such a slow play. That's a pretty good find. Tell you what, there's something about these are very similar teams. We match up well. They match up well. They don't have a true big man. We don't have it. We have a couple of big guys,
Right.
but we don't have a true big guy. We don't have that 6'5" dude.
Cycle through the center position, yeah.
Right, you know what I'm saying? So
Right.
these are similar teams.
They really are.
The whole team can shoot threes, basically.
Uh-huh.
When we have Logan Lewis step out hit threes.
That's
I
a
don't know if
good
the
point.
Olsen
That is
kid
pretty
can,
similar.
but we have a good combo. Yeah, it was Gering timeout. Yep.
16-point lead for the Raiders with 3 minutes left in the third quarter.
So this is the point in the game when the girls' game we were up fairly big. We're up like 10, 11.
Right.
You know, it's like, okay, don't do anything stupid. Don't freak out. Just go out and play your game. You know, do things positively.
Play like you're only up by 1 or 2.
Right.
Play. Keep it aggressive.
Yep.
Playing aggressively.
Exactly. Keep the ball towards our hoop. Never throw anything away from it. Don't let them get easy layups. You know, quick points. We don't want to do that. So I think that's what Coach Cole's saying right now. We want to keep being aggressive to our basket, get people back on defense. Nothing easy.
Sure.
If we make them take 20 seconds off the clock every time, that's going to be that'll be a good defensive
It'll add up
session
pretty
for us.
quick,
It
yeah.
will. You know, this is 7 possession game right now.
You're right.
I'll check that. It's 14 points, so this is a 5 possession game. 5 threes makes 15, so there you go.
16 points. So
Oh, it is 16. I'm looking at that backwards.
solid.
I don't do math well. So it's a 6 possession game.
6 possession. So
I'm
that's a lot of
not, like
possessions.
I say all the time, I'm not a math magician.
That's a good shot.
Cutter's a good shooter. Oh,
Ooh,
man, that was just in and out.
Didn't
No,
Cutter have a
yeah.
pretty good game last night?
Cutter, he had 3. He was 3 for 3
I think
from
it was 3 for 3,
threes.
yeah.
I think Cutter's always guaranteed to come off the bench and hit a couple threes for you.
Yeah, he's
at, like, what, 45% now?
He's
on
a
the
pure
season,
shooter.
so
Yeah, he's a pure shooter.
That's good. Oh.
Do you happen to pull up his stats tonight?
No, we didn't. I didn't remember what website it was on, so.
It's on your Google Docs that I shared with
Oh,
you.
that little Google thing that I know.
That's why I
know so
shared it
well.
with you.
I suppose I could get over there.
Yeah,
pretty
you
easily.
go ahead and open up an incognito window.
Incognito? Is that
Yeah.
one?
No, hit the next one over. New incognito. That means you can log in with your information, and
Oh,
it won't
nice.
affect mine.
That's wonderful. You've gone incognito.
Actually, I've already got one open, so let's go ahead and.
Not use that second incognito.
So we just go over to Google here.
Ooh, good effort there.
Open up an apps.
By Jake Sager.
Go to Drive. In my Drive, we're gonna go to. Oh, we are in that one. So okay, you're gonna have to open up yours.
Oh, nice try there.
That is a nice. You know, that's a good job of Sager, not just fouling just to be fouling.
That's a tough pass to throw, though.
That is a tough pass.
When you have one defender front end and the other one playing backside.
Luke, you play any intramurals there at Lincoln?
Occasionally. Sometimes school gets in the way of intramurals, but I try to play at least maybe a couple pickup
Stupid
games.
school,
That's
man.
a lie. That's a lie. Don't believe that.
You don't go to any football games there, do you?
No, never. Who goes to football games?
I know.
We're a
just
basketball
question,
school
I'm
in
sorry. Nebraska ball is doing fairly well, though. I tell you what, I like Miles.
I like that new coach a lot too.
Yep.
I think he's got the.
Well, in the new arena, that's so much fun.
Well,
Absolutely.
I don't know if you've gone to CenturyLink, but CenturyLink's not a basketball arena where the Pinnacle is.
There is NETA. It's an Educational Technology Association, Nebraska.
Yeah.
They have there at the CenturyLink, and it's or they're going to have it at the CenturyLink. But I've been to there, and I agree, it's not the same as we have. It's like an NBA arena.
Mhm.
It is, yeah.
It's gorgeous.
Have you been to a game?
I have. I've been to a couple in the,
Have
the
ya?
Pinnacle. And I think the Pinnacle, it's about, when you compare niceness, it's about the same as the CenturyLink, but it's not. With CenturyLink, you're so far back.
Right.
I mean, you have like the.
Well, it's because they try to host everything there.
Yeah. And I think, and not that the Pinnacle Bank's done a great job of getting in concerts and stuff like that, but
Right.
I'm glad
Yeah,
that it
with,
is a
with
basketball.
Kanye, was he there?
Jay-Z.
Jay-Z. I
Close.
knew it was one of them.
Jay-Z.
That's not me. I'm not that guy.
You
You're
strike
not.
me as a rap kind of guy. I'm
Yeah,
so surprised.
Yeah, this is all rap right here. Yep.
Some
I'm
ZZ Top?
No, I'm Carly Rae Jepsen and.
Of course. Yep.
That would have been my second guess.
Yeah, that's what I look like, right? Yep, that's the guys. Yep. No, you got to go to. Keep going. Click. Yep. Click again.
And one. There we go.
One more. There, averages. Yep, that's it. There you go. Jake Sager playing fairly well for us.
That stat I was talking about a little earlier with Cutter O'Connell, after last night, he was 46.4%
Wow.
for three.
Is that leading the team?
13 for 28. So, yeah,
Well,
best
look
percentage.
at
on the team.
Paxton, though. He's 27 for 69. And he's 40%. That's unbelievable.
That is way solid, yeah.
I mean, you see guys do that all the time. You look at Kate Cole, though. She's 19 for like 37, and she's like 40%.
And our field goal percentage on the season
Oh,
for
big
two-pointers is
steal.
47%, and for three-pointers is 31%, so that's pretty
Yep.
solid shooting
Yeah. I denote it with green when it's a good thing.
when it's a good thing.
47% from the field from 2-point, that's solid.
That's way solid.
I think you want to get the free
41.4
throw.
overall.
The free throw percentage as a team is 59. I think they want that up to around 70.
Yeah.
That's their goal. So, they'll get there.
Not far behind, yeah.
$17-point lead, 17 seconds left, third quarter. Good hands, Lano.
That was great.
One, pass one. Oh, look at that.
Great drive.
I mean, that's impressive. Two. 1. That doesn't count. There's the end of the quarter. I like it. It's good stuff. Up by 19. Going to the 4th. You know why? Who needs stats when you're up 19? Shoot. The last shot was a 2 by Lano. He had a layup drive. Yeah, but we're gonna. That's another thing. We have to pack up. I have to go get my coffin box, and we gotta load it all into there.
Box.
Yeah, no later
Well,
than 9 because
he's
I'll make
got
sure we have
at
everything
least
loaded and
10.
everything.
I
Because we're
don't know.
leaving at 9:30, so we got to
least
load
10.
everything before 9:30. And I got to do walkthrough stuff, so.
I'm looking at the records now. Paxton does currently have the most three-pointers made in a career.
Already?
That's Sydney?
Yeah.
Wow.
Because you got to remember, he contributed as a freshman then.
Oh, that's
did.
true.
He
That's
did.
true. I mean,
he came off the bench, and then
Not anymore. Well, it might be just the game. He is tied for the game. I do
with
know
Colin. And then Colin has the most three-pointers made in a season with 61. So Paxton's
He's got 20, at least
that.
29
Well, has he got
now.
any
Yeah.
tonight?
I think he's got 2
he's got,
tonight.
yeah. So he's,
Well, he's on pace.
He is.
yeah. So
No, we left today. Why?
You know, and it's fun to watch when you hit threes. But I tell you what, when you're not hitting threes, it's not very much
Not
fun.
very much fun at all.
He was on a different one than we are. Do you need his number?
Don't foul. Play solid. Wow, look at that.
Yeah, he's usually not very good about that. I'm sorry.
Look
yeah,
at him.
I
Olson
saw
is
that.
just a beast right now on the boards. We got to find a way to stop him.
Anything else, let me know. Thanks, Eli. Well, Eli just called and said he needed to
Holly's going to meet us up there tomorrow, right?
Yeah, he'll be there. He's not riding up with us, but yeah, he'll meet us up there. So.
right.
Or down there, I guess, technically.
Sure.
But
Are his parents just going to drop him off, or are they going to stay and watch games?
who knows? I'm not sure if they're watching basketball as their forte or not, but
Well, I get
they'll be
that.
around, so maybe.
It's one of those deals, right?
That's right.
Well, I mean, if I'm there, I'm going to, I'd watch, but
Yeah.
I'm a basketball coach, so.
Who knows?
Big Nick Kastner back in the game. Luke's excited.
That's a good
That's
timeout.
fun.
We're going to get a 10-second
There we go.
count.
We were in Colorado. He's like, oh, thought we were still there for another day. He just asked about being like, yeah, but get a hold of him or something.
That was a Sydney
yeah.
timeout, yep. Good question, Janessa. Did you guys see the shirts I made?
those are pretty.
The shirts? Oh, those shirts?
Not only are you a technical genius, but you're also a killer
Yeah.
shirt designer.
Yeah, I design shirts all the time.
You're a jack of all trades over here.
Jack of all trades.
But it's
The Swiss-
technology, though. I mean, I use Photoshop, and I come up with that. That's pretty sweet, though. Look how the horse's legs are covering up the A of the basketball.
That's pretty cool.
That's
I
cool,
do like
huh?
those.
Oh, well, it's on a T-shirt, too, sister.
What's the? I didn't know there was a difference between a hoodie and t-shirt design.
Apparently there is.
I think they look the same. I don't know.
Well,
I might
actually,
be wrong.
They are the same. They're on both
This,
our hoodies and our
Mr. K. Holly was
T-shirts.
actually asking me, what time does he need to be there tomorrow? Is that
Great
what time will the
inbound
girls
play.
play?
Well,
The classic
that's up for
stack.
debate.
There you
it
go.
says
Okay.
3, but
Okay.
then it says 4:30. So I would like him there at least by 3.
The floater.
All right. Well, he threw out 2, so I'll just tell him that sounds good. So
Yep, perfect. If he's watching,
Lane Harvey giving that ball a headache, bringing it down the court.
ooh, I like the
That's a
call
good
you
one.
just made. Look at that. Guy's a true announcer. What's your degree going to be in?
Spanish education.
Spanish
Wow.
education.
how do you give a ball a headache?
Yo
in
hablo
Spanish?
español.
Got the same procedure.
Yep.
Are you fluent?
Almost.
Almost. Well. Oh,
Oh.
come on. That better be on Logan. Who are they calling it on?
Calling it on Nick. He did have his lower. His upper hand was clean, but he had that lower hand that kind of was on
But
the.
I don't
Wow.
see. As a post coach, I don't like that.
Yeah.
Did his hand displace him?
No.
No,
I
then it's
agree
not
with
a
you on that.
foul.
Luke, did you teach him that?
No, I did not.
Okay.
Teach him how to foul. That's 3 fouls, though, for Kastner. So
I have to disagree
Sager
with that
will
foul
come
call, though. But, hey, that's what I do. I disagree with refs. When I first came into coaching, I coached in Gering, and I was the JV girls assistant there. And the guy I coached with is the assistant coach for the boys now.
You know a whole lot of people down here.
I grew up in Gering.
Mm-hmm.
Graduated from Gering. But then they decided I wasn't good enough to hire, so they didn't hire me. So here I came to Sydney.
Ooh, 3-on-1.
Boy.
Pass it behind the back.
Here-
Oh, that's a
Behind the back.
You know, I've seen Lane do the behind the back pass before. That would have been a perfect
that was
opportunity
about
to do
the
it,
opportunity.
especially up 17. Oh, that's his 15. They have 44, Janessa, or 46, Janessa. Worrying about the clock and forgot the camera. That's a good no shot. See, this feels much like the girls' game. You know, that atmosphere of they're going to go crazy. We have to just be good, solid offensively. Can't take stupid shots. You know, take shots like that. There you go.
Logan Lewis. No, is that Lucas under there again?
That is Lucas.
Nice job, Lucas.
Just
Just
finding a
going to
way
the
around
line.
the basket. Gering brought a bus of students down.
Oh, they did.
They took a page out of our book.
They've been a little quiet though. These last
They have been quiet.
And Lucas, 8 for 12 on the season, so 67% from the line.
Man, he just hit. He
It's
had.
his first
You know,
one
and
there.
last night he was 5 for 6.
Or was he?
He had half his free throws last night. And this is updated. I updated this morning.
Nice
That's
job.
impressive,
Lucas.
right?
That is impressive.
That tells you how much more aggressive he's been in the last couple
Right.
games. And look at his scoring.
Yeah, he's got 12 tonight, I think. So
Yep. See, look at that. That's easily his best
that's way
offensive game.
solid. Ooh.
Oh, look at Lane Harvey. Just
Nice
hey,
handle.
I'm gonna just give me that ball. I'm gonna go ahead and
And one.
and
That's
one.
huge.
Pretty excited Sydney student section.
It is pretty exciting, student section.
I tell you what, Lane knows how to make things happen at the hoop. If it's assists or finding the bucket or
Well, we talked about this last night. You know, he's you know how I don't know. He's like 5'6" maybe.
Yeah.
You've got to develop a game where you can play with the bigs, and he's done
He
that.
has.
And we've talked about this before. He's made the greatest high school football play I've ever seen.
which one was that?
Versus
That was
Gretna,
really
that
exciting.
touchdown pass he had,
Oh,
the scramble for everything. You know, look at the Olsen kid.
ooh.
You know that scramble he had there and threw the touchdown pass
to
to
tie the
Chance.
game.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I kind of remember that.
He scrambled. He must have broke 7, 8, 9 tackles and then threw it down deep to Chance for a touchdown. Impressive. You know, he plays baseball. Pretty good baseball player too. He's just.
Isn't he a better? I've heard he's a better baseball player.
I think he enjoys baseball better.
Okay.
Now, if I'm gonna have an opinion, I'm gonna say he's a better basketball player. But that's my opinion. I've watched him play all of the sports. He's fun to watch in all three, and he's a really good baseball player. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But it's tough. It's tough to think about how many baseball players are out there.
There's a lot.
I mean, there is. That's why they have all these these supplemental drafts, these drafts here or there. I mean, Russell Wilson was drafted. You know, Michael Vick. Those guys are drafted. They don't go and play, but these guys are all drafted so hard. There's so many JUCOs that have baseball programs that they go to. I mean, not to say that he couldn't do it, but basketball seems like, and basketball's got a ton too. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But I don't know. He just has a better tool set. Or let's put it this way: he's a more entertaining tool set in basketball.
Yeah. Well, in baseball's tough because it's a lot of, I mean,
Yeah.
the occasional play.
Like in basketball, you have intangibles. You know, as a point guard, you can see that by watching film. Okay, there's an intangible. He's able to go up the court and not turn the ball over.
Mhm.
But then you go to baseball, they look at how's he hitting, how many errors he's. You know, they look at stats only in baseball.
Yeah.
They don't look at intangibles. There's hardly any intangibles in baseball. Basketball, though, like last year, we'll put it into perspective. Last year we had Kylie Price as our point guard for the girls. She played 27 minutes a game, averaged 1.8 turnovers a game. And she handled the ball all the time. That's an intangible. Is that a stat? No.
Hmm.
17-point lead, 5 minutes left.
Looking pretty good.
Interesting three.
That's not a shot you need with the lead. And
That's a shot we need.
That's,
There you
that's a
go.
good shot to take.
Does anybody else want to agree with that? Okay, good.
high percentage shot.
You know, those 2-footers are a lot easier to shoot than those 23-footers. Look at Lucas fight around that.
Big man for three.
Ooh.
He can
Wow, you
shoot
don't
it.
expect
There's your
that.
answer.
Olsen's had a good game.
Yeah, he has.
I don't know how many times I've said his name. Oh. There you go, hop up. There it is. You know, Paxton's had so many concussions over the last couple of years.
Yeah,
He
it's
just-
scary to see him go down like that.
every
but
time he goes down hard, and you just worry. Not to say he is our team, but man, he's a huge part
he
of it.
is. Yeah, I was said earlier, but like when he's clicking, the whole team's just clicking.
Right. You know, and that's at what point do you take? We're up by 16 right now, so it's not. This isn't a point you take him out yet. But like
No.
last night, talking about Dom, you look at the minutes left. Is it worth taking a chance of getting your best player
Hurting you
hurt?
guys.
You know, Coach Cole, he does a good job of
Yeah, he
subbing
does,
down.
yeah.
I mean,
Still 5 minutes left, so I guess
yeah,
maybe
like I said, right now is not the time.
but I could certainly see it in the next 2 minutes or maybe even a minute and a half.
Right.
I didn't know Kimball was ranked so high.
Yeah, I know,
That's
right?
crazy.
They're just solid too. And they're a good team. They played us well, but then we just took it to them. We just had we had a better offensive game plan. Did you see what we were doing last night? We were doubling Dom every time he touched it. Sometimes triple teaming
Tripling,
him.
yeah, I saw triple a few times.
We were going to make somebody else beat us. Easiest steal Lucas has ever had in his life.
Yeah.
This could get violent. I don't want to see that because, you know, being from Gering, I don't want to see Gering guys do the inappropriate thing.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But I also don't want to see our guys get hurt. You know, we've been this year in football, we were so physical. I think, you know, that kind of translates into basketball. And when you have conflict, you never know what you're going to see. You know,
Yeah.
if somebody comes at you, what guy's going to come out? The football guy or the basketball guy? And hopefully the basketball guy comes out. The cool-headed, you know, calm, collected type of guy.
the basketball guy, yeah.
I think a game like this can be tough for Gering because they might have came in thinking that they were gonna
Well,
mop the
they-
floor
you know,
with
being
us,
ranked-
but
I'm sure there's a lot of frustration.
I read an
out
article.
there.
They wrote an article all about the Star Herald wrote an article all about how Gering got ranked 5th, you know, and how they need to. So they interviewed all the kids and the coaches and talked about how we're gonna have a target on our back. Everybody's gonna give us their best shot. So they might think that this is our best shot, but I don't feel like it is. I mean, I feel like we're just playing the game we play. You know, I think we're going out there and scoring like we do and
Yeah.
playing team offense. I mean, if we were hitting threes left and right, then I'd feel like this was maybe a fluke. But I don't feel like this is a fluke. I feel like our guys have come to show up and play as a team and do the right things.
We've been as far as I can tell. I mean, we haven't hit a whole lot of threes. We've hit some, but down low play has been great.
Yes,
A lot of hustle plays, like we've said too.
Absolutely, I agree with that.
and it's a lot of hustle plays from guys that aren't posts. I mean, you got guards
Right.
down there with
Well, Lucas has given us some of his best
Lucas
games the last
is.
couple of days. Yeah, I'm impressed with what he's done.
Is
Tyler's played well.
is McCook a pretty solid team?
They graduated a lot of seniors. They graduated their core from last year.
Okay.
The one that took it to us at districts.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and that was a difficult game, you know, because they played well. I mean, they played well last year. McCook did, but they lost their best. The Woodkey kid, remember that kid?
Kind of. Yeah.
Yeah, Cody.
He's
Cody
good. Yeah, Cody Woodkey. Yep, he's a good kid. He's athletic, but they lost their core. Now are they solid this year? They're decent. They're not great, but I still feel like our whole entire district is wide open. Anybody can have a shot to win it.
And I can always, from even back when I played, Gering always. It didn't matter
That was
how
another rebound for Olsen, by the way.
Yeah, well,
he's.
Wilson kid.
Ooh. But Gering always puts a good team
Yep.
on the court. It doesn't matter. It could be a down year. It's same as Scotts Bluff too. When it comes to district play,
Yeah, Scottsbluff just reloaded this year. They're not down. They're not rebuilding. They're reloaded. They got a 6'8" sophomore and a 6'9" freshman. That's just tough.
I think of the next few years for them.
Yeah, well, like Coach Cole said, he thinks that if you're watching them this year, they're going to be good this year, but the next 2 years, he thinks there won't be anybody within
yeah.
10 points of them in the state. He thinks they're going to win the state title the next 2 years.
wow, it was a little I was a little upset when they didn't win, just because coming from Western Nebraska, you don't see
You
good
want to
teams.
see that. You
Yeah.
do want to see that. But I can't say it enough. I'm from Gering. I hate Scottsbluff, and that's just a personal view. But it's hard for me to. I've had too much pain and anguish caused by Scottsbluffians.
Yeah.
I will say this though. My wife's from Scottsbluff,
Okay.
so it's look at that. Oh, yeah, on the backside.
Oh,
See, I told you he's tried behind the back passes.
that was a sick play. He can.
Papa Kastner walking in the press box. Voice of the football Raiders.
Yeah.
That's right.
Following after your dad here, following the footsteps.
Yeah, they're big shoes to fill.
Big shoes to fill. That's right. Voice of the Raiders.
Okay.
You get
Not going to complain about that.
you need to have that rumble, that grumble that he has.
Yeah.
Raider first down.
Raider
first down. Yeah. What do you got? What do you got? Like 4-3.
Yeah. 4-3. Got it.
That's a Randy Brown thing, isn't it?
I know. I
Voice of the KSID radio.
I gotta write a new page because Randy Brown.
Yep.
He's probably trademarked that. Who knows? I guess, can you trademark a saying?
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Well, because Johnny Football,
Yeah.
he trademarked that.
Ooh.
That's a quick 5 seconds, but you need to give that up.
Yep. Correct me if I'm wrong, but this Gering coach, he doesn't seem to be too animated. He seems to be pretty level-headed down there.
Sometimes.
Compared to the basket or the girls coach for Gering.
He's really
Yeah,
fired
I'd
up.
agree with that. Again, he's been coaching for so many years. I mean, he's been around the game. He knows when to get animated, when not to. This is middle season. You want to win these games, but you don't lose your mind when you don't.
Yep.
Ooh.
There he is again.
Man, the Olsen kid is just taking it to us.
Durant.
I had the wrong one going. I'm watching the game, talking about stuff, and I can't see what I'm doing. 58-69. Now this is interesting. 58 there, Janessa.
Big Nick, Luke.
Nick's back
Check
in.
it out.
Oh, wrong one. There we go. Good job. Good job, Janessa. She's not hearing me.
Nice shot.
That
Tell you
kid's
what,
doing well.
If Gering can start playing some defense, we could have
It's a
ourselves
10-point
quite the
game.
finish.
Yeah, this is
And
interesting.
they can hit threes.
And you can see why they're ranked 5th. They play it through till the end. I mean, there's no give up. There's no quit. That's a tough press there.
Nice break, though.
Oh.
That's a smart play by Nick.
Yeah, slow it up.
That's not his shot.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, it's you hate to see kids take shots that they shouldn't be taking.
Especially in a game like this, down by good
That's
take. Lane.
interesting.
Was a
Wow.
great take.
Good thing he hit it.
Good steal.
Oh.
Oh, darn.
Someone we haven't talked about a whole lot, Lane Harvey, but he has 17 points tonight.
You're kidding.
Pretty quiet, but I don't know how he got them.
Say that one more time.
Lane Harvey has 17 points tonight.
My
I wouldn't have thought that ever.
I wouldn't have either. I know he hit a couple of threes, but my stats are correct.
And
Yeah,
Lucas
he's
with
at- he's at
12.
17.
When you're the point guard, you touch the ball every time down the court. There's a chance you're going to score.
Man, I just surprised that he's.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I would
it's
agree.
It's been a
That's-
quiet 17 points, I guess.
To me, that's very quiet. I don't see that at all.
Yeah.
Minute 37, they start fouling. I think they're seeing the fact that they got it. It's a 5-possession. Well, it's a 4-possession game. Logan in for Lucas. One and one. Oh, too much.
Nice try by Nick Kastner.
Good hustle play.
This is crunch time.
He's looking for the shot.
Ooh,
That's
Nick, turn
not
around.
Close. That better be over the back.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think Nick heard 40 and assumed it was him.
Yeah. And they started pointing at him, and I thought he fouled him
They
too.
called that on Nick?
No.
No.
Called on the other number 40.
The other 40, and that's why
Okay,
Nick
good.
was losing his
I was
mind.
gonna say I would have flipped too.
Nick, don't talk to the refs. If there's
Yeah.
anything, because that could have
Careful,
just
boy.
made it worse for you.
Well, what game was it? During the holiday tournament, he had a block, and they called him on it, and then he was talking to the refs and sitting with my parents, and we're all like, Nick, you need to quit, because it looked like the ref and him were disagreeing, and then we talked to him after, and Nick was saying that the ref actually agreed with Nick.
Oh,
And,
really?
yeah, it was kind of
That's
fun.
funny.
It's one of those, a lot can happen on the court,
Right.
and emotions can.
Well, that's just it. Yeah, that's what.
Oh,
Oh, that's a nice dish.
Gross
Dude, I
foul.
tell you what, the Olsen kid is. I'm impressed.
He's good.
is that?
That just cut it to
42.
8 with a
That
minute
is
14
8
left.
with a minute 14. That's a great pass.
That was.
See, but
Way to
we've.
keep his head up, see the whole court.
What's the difference though? What have you noticed in the last 3 minutes that Sydney's done to make it different?
That Sydney has done to make the difference in the scoring mostly.
Right. Why is it an 8-point game instead of a 16-17 like it was earlier?
Well, you know, Sydney hasn't been getting like the inside looks and the passes like they were earlier.
We haven't been as aggressive.
They've been holding
Yeah,
on to the
haven't been
ball.
attacking.
We've been pulling it out, trying to get. I
I
mean,
mean, killing time.
Yeah.
I can't blame them because you're up by 17.
Yeah, up by
they
7.
got it. You're taking time off the clock. I get that, but when we were aggressive, we were scoring, and now we're not getting those shots because they're waiting for us to bring it to them, and we're we're the type of team that's ready to take it to people.
Right.
This pulling out stuff's not for us, you know. But
Yeah.
again, this is something we need to learn as a team how to do this. So I mean, this is good for us. Again, this is middle season.
Right.
We want to win this game, but we want to learn from it. So when it comes district time, we can make that change. Cruz is in.
Oh.
Maybe a
Well,
free throw.
They
shooting
fouled
lineup.
Cruz thinking he's not a shooter, but they have no idea.
Yeah. He's got a pretty nice shot.
Cruz is a pretty good shooter. Like I said, I've never met a guard in
guard.
football that plays guard in basketball.
Double guard, yeah.
It's fairly interesting. Problem is, he's just recently got to the varsity level and played significant minutes.
Yeah.
Think about this. This is a minute 10 left in the game, 8-point game. You're on the line.
Not something he's used to.
Yep. This is good for him though. That's surprising to me. He's a pretty good free throw shooter. Red zone's into it. Well, don't let Joseph shoot it.
They got to get a shot off.
They're
Yeah, they
wasting
used
a lot of time to make this happen. Jump.
Good call.
Oh.
Their ball.
Gering
Their ball.
ball.
42 seconds left.
You know, Mr. McKay, we said it during the girls' game. I think Olsen and is it O'Boyle?
Yep.
Katie O'Boyle. I think they have to have like an extra year of eligibility. I think they've been around forever. When's that senior year?
When I was in Gering, I coached Katie's older sister.
Okay. Ooh.
Oh. He just walked
Do you
over
see
top
that?
of it.
Yep, he did.
Yeah, that's
I
not
tell
okay.
you what, if anybody else is watching that's not
Good on,
sportsmanship. Not sportsmanship.
That's
okay.
technical. That's what I call
I've
that.
been talking about that kid saying he's doing a good job, and then he does that. It's
Good
just
on Tyler
disappointing.
for not reacting to that.
It was good. It was good. That was a huge
'Cause
charge.
I would have been
by the way.
livid.
Huge charge.
There you go.
Yep. One more. Good.
Good.
Nice job by Lucas.
That little
yep.
pick there.
It's not illegal. He's facing
Nope.
the other way.
Lane heads on. He's got 19 now.
It's a good game for.
Oh, good.
Boom! Oh my. Well, anticipation calls, they go every way.
Yeah.
I think that there might have been a lot of extra body contact on that.
Come
but-
on. This is Red Raider Network, man.
Sorry.
Who are you
Clean-
going for?
Cleaner than a whistle. No.
never mind.
Palate cleanser.
We can edit that part out, Luke.
Yeah. Yeah, when I go back later, I'm editing this out. Do you have any friends from Gering, Luke?
You know, a couple.
Do you? Okay. Yeah, because once you go to Lincoln, it's a whole new world.
Yeah, I'm trying to think though. I mean, more of just people that I played high school sports with.
Right. Right.
And I mean, I've kind of kept in touch with them a little bit, but
Sure.
there's some. It's
Yep.
surprising who you run into. Like
It
people
is.
that like you had no idea who they were in high school that went to Gering or Scottsbluff.
Right. Good rebound. That's a foul. Oh my gosh.
Well, that's his 5th too. If it's on 22.
Is it his 5th?
Yep, he just had 4. Oh,
Called it on
Yeah,
Who are they
40.
calling on it? 40 should have got the
40.
foul.
Yeah, that's who they gave it to. So
That's his 3rd.
Taylor Nelson.
Fun fact: I bought my house in Gering from Taylor Nelson's mom.
Really?
Yeah, they lived
That's
in
a
it
fun
before I
fact.
did. Yeah, that's a fun
Nice.
fact. 670 I Street.
I Street.
Letter I.
Creative.
Yep. Well, A, B, C, D.
Yeah, that's about what I figured.
Yep.
I didn't know our free throws very well.
That's
here
a great
today, but
rebound. Hold it. Oh, yeah. Good take. Shoot more free throws. This last 11 seconds might take a bit. That's
Which-
5, right? That's 4.
Come on, man.
Look at that Gering group of guys. It's a gaggle of Geringites.
A gaggle of Gary Knights.
say that 10 times fast.
I know, right? I'll look at the. What do they even call their? I don't know. I I really don't know what they call the pound. I bet it's the pound.
The pound.
Dog pound.
The dog pound. I bet it's the dog pound.
Okay.
Right?
That would make sense.
Yeah, I bet it's called the dog pound. That's sad. I'm from Gering, no idea. But here's the thing: I never sat in the student sections. I was always
You're
playing
playing?
sports. I really never had no idea.
Oh, I think
Big
that's
win
it.
for the Red Raiders.
Huge win.
11 points.
Did the
over
JV
Gering
boys win?
Bulldogs. They lost by 3.
Oh my! I was hoping for a sweep.
Yeah, it was a
Close.
close one, but
Before we get off there, I want to give a big shout out to Gary and Stacy Kaiser if they're watching from back home in Sergeant Bluff.
I hope they are watching.
Me too.
Big, big time. Giving
And I want to
shout-outs.
thank you guys for letting me come up here and
hey,
do this.
thank you for bringing
We're all
really
about it,
enjoyed
man.
myself.
We let
Never
everybody
fear.
come up. We don't care.
This has been great, yeah.
Just as long as you don't cuss on air, we're okay with
We've
it.
been good. Well, there's still a little time
I
left,
don't
so
think it's
don't.
safe,
That's right. Don't jinx it, right? Oh man, it's a fun time, really. I mean, seriously, we just talk about the game, talk about what we see, and it's if you ever want to come back, Luke, you're more than welcome.
Okay. We might
and
have
of course
to.
you are as well.
We,
Yeah,
yeah.
you too.
not
Yeah, you
specifically
too,
Kale.
Kale. If
If
you want to
around.
come back, absolutely.
Thank you, yeah. We'll definitely make that happen.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we'll
it's
see what we
good time.
can do. So,
It's I think it's a construction now. I look at it, check it out.
yeah.
I think so.
That's construction.
Yeah, I'd say so.
It's good stuff. I mean, I'm proud of our boys though. I'm really proud of how we're playing.
Big win.
Girls bounced back, had a good win tonight.
Yes, they did.
This is a district opponent. We were 1-2 in the district before last night for girls for the for power rankings. So who's gonna be number 1 seed come district time? We lost last night, so we probably dropped below them. But this definitely puts us ahead of them. So it's gonna be like this all year long. I think 1-2 seeds gonna back and forth.
Yeah.
Hopefully we can just get on a roll and take it to everybody and call it good. And that I like I said, I appreciate having you guys here. We're gonna call it off now so we can tear down and pack up so we can see everybody back in McCook tomorrow. Whew. Yeah, so
Early
this is gonna be
morning.
interesting. Our packing is gonna be. I got the coffin box
Testing
though,
it
so we're
out,
good.
yeah.
Yep, we're good.
All right.
So
Good
again,
night,
thanks
Raider
for
basketball.
Yep, thanks for watching.